Hi, does grilling fish just scare the daylights out of you? In this episode, we're going to take that fear right away from you. In the next few minutes, we're going to show you how not to overcook a fish and how to make certain that it doesn't stick to the grill. Whether it's a whole fish like you see here, or a steak, or a fillet, we'll make you a fish expert. I really like using a gas grill when I'm cooking fish. It gives me fabulous temperature control. When you're doing a soft protein like fish, having that temperature control is great. When I'm preheating the grill for fish, I like to preheat it full blast at high. Helps the proteins adhere better, gives us a better release. If you notice here, we've got leftover protein, sauce, whatever from the last time we used the grill. We're actually going to use the heat of the grill and this high heat to help us get rid of that. Steel brush or brass brush. You want to get as much of this off as you possibly can before you put the fish on. Okay, I think we can put some fish on the grill. The first dish we're going to work on today is fish tacos. Fish tacos are great. They're a lot of fun. They're also a great way to show off the flavors of either halibut or this is cod. Remember, when you go to the fish store, you're buying what's freshest, not necessarily what's called for in a recipe. You want to hear that sizzle. That means that you've gotten the grill hot enough to where the proteins are reacting properly with the grill. Remember, part of the issue about grilling fish is having a good amount of fat, oil, or some sort of lubricant so that we're not having that sticking problem that everybody, including me, is afraid of. So what we've done here is we've got oil in the marinade that we did in the cod. We're also going to throw some tuna steaks on here at the same time. And we've wrapped our tuna steaks in bacon, and we've actually brushed them with a little additional oil. All right, patience and close the lid. Always cook with your lid closed, whether you're doing charcoal or gas. Okay, we've had the tuna and we've had the cod on for a couple of minutes. It's time to turn them and do some other stuff with them. The tuna is an easy flip with just a pair of tongs. This is what you're looking for. You want to see that bacon getting crisp. Now we're going to take lemon garlic butter, brush it lightly over this. Probably going to get a little bit of flare up, so we're probably going to cut our heat down just a little bit. Now, handy dandy fish spatulas, we're going to use those, and if we need to, we'll use two. Just going to take them, flip them over. Now notice that I'm being kind of gentle with this cod as I start to flip it. One of the essence of getting really great fish off the grill is making sure that your fillets are fairly thick. Don't ever try to get too much thinner than these fillets right here, or you're going to have some problems turning them. And just making sure that it releases from the grill really nice, and just flip it. Close the lid. Let's let them cook for a few more minutes. Feels like our tuna steaks are pretty well done. Let's get them off the grill and over to our platter. And as soon as they come off, let's hit them one more time with our lemon garlic sauce. These are ready to eat. Okay, let's get this cod off for these wonderful fish tacos that we're going to make. Now, doneness of fish, you want to see nice separation. See, this doesn't really flake as much as it separates. Still stays pretty much in chunks. You want to see this nice opaque color, slightly past translucent. And now we know we've got really nice moist fish. All right, let's get these guys off the grill. Fingers are always appropriate. Let's get us some tortillas and make these things up. Okay, I hope you're comfortable with fish fillets and fish steaks now, but nothing is much more impressive to cook on a grill than a whole fish. So let's open up the grill. We've got our smoke going on, but we can't cook a whole fish over a direct flame. This is where we get into that 2-zone fire that we talked about in an earlier episode. On a gas grill, it's simple. We're just going to totally cut off the back 2 burners. On a charcoal grill, it's that 2-zone fire again. You're going to put the whole fish over that area where the direct charcoal heat is not. Now, I love to do trout, maybe because I'm from North Carolina and we get a lot of good trout in that area. And I like to stuff it with Italian herbs. It kind of gives it that sort of woodsy flavor. Here, I've basted these fish with mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is basically oil. So it's going to help us lubricate on the grill so that the fish don't stick. It's also going to help seal a little moisture in here. So let's get the fish on the grill. Now this part I like to do with my hands. You know, God gave us great tools, we might as well use them. I'm going to grab it and I'm going to go back Remember, I cut the burners off back here in the back. You're still going to hear a little sizzle. It's going to take a minute for the heat to dissipate back here. And let's get these wonderful, wonderful trout on the grill. Nice little whisk of smoke going on over here. Close the grill down. Let's give them a few minutes to themselves. Okay, I think these trout have probably gotten comfortable with each other, introduced themselves, and are ready to flip. Now remember, in this episode we told you we were going to teach you how to do this so it didn't stick. 2 spatulas. Even if they're big, take 2 spatulas. And like I've told you before, I really like these fish spatulas. They're worth the $17 investment that you're going to make in them. All right, so let's go with these guys. Just kind of work yourself under the fish, just to loosen it from the grill. Then put both spatulas underneath the fish. Remember, this side of the fish is not hot. Use it and just roll it over. I like to pull the skin back and make sure that it's really pretty because it's going to make a better presentation. So let's do it one more time. Take your 2 spatulas, loosen the fish carefully from the grill. Take this hand and use it to help guide the fish as you flip. See, that mayonnaise really does the trick, and you're not going to taste it. I wish you guys could smell this. These herbs are just giving off this great aroma. You're going to love this. It's a fabulous dish, and it's very impressive. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes. Our fish should be done. Actually, whole fish are a little bit easier to check than maybe even fillets or steaks because you've already got a little pocket that you can go looking in. The best thing to do is just ease up right through there and look right to the bone. See how nice, white, opaque that is? Not translucent anymore. We're in good shape. Let's get these fish off the grill and let's eat.